Start out this video by asking people to sign my new petition to have Black Lives Matter declared a terrorist organization. It'll be in the description. I'm more awake now. I can make this video. My previous video, I was somewhat asleep. I just woke up, but I want to get this out. What people need to understand, between Barack Obama and Donald Trump, it's been a 1-2 punch to boost communism in the United States. And what do I mean by that? Well, with Barack Obama helped release from prison a number of, communist terrorists like Susan Rosenberg, who's now working with BLM to take down the cities and take down white civilization and take down our history. And Obama also pushed radicalism in the school system. Now, that's all well and good. We understand Obama was not a good guy. Obama did bad things for this country. We recognize that, okay? But what people don't recognize is Donald Trump is equally bad, and maybe even worse, in the sense of this. Under Donald Trump, the Department of Homeland Security has cracked down on white nationalism. Now, what is white nationalism? It's a vague term that could mean practically anything, but it's a reason to ostracize white people and take down the competition of Antifa. So this has bolstered Antifa, bolstered Black Lives Matter. It's made white Americans afraid to speak their mind, which can't be the case. White America needs to stand up and speak loudly about what they believe. I don't recommend joining any white nationalistic groups, because that would just be ridiculous. But what my point is that white people need to stand together publicly and in unity, not in any specialized group, but to voice their opinion on what they feel is going wrong with this country. And they need to keep in mind that this was caused not by Obama and not by Trump, but by both. It's almost as though the left and the right... Now, this is the thing that you have to understand, and this is the thing. Is Donald Trump a right-winger? No. Donald Trump is not a right-winger at all. Now that he's just about ready to leave office, and he sees that he's going to lose re-election most likely due to his crazy leftist policies of letting tens of thousands of black criminals out of prison. I wonder how many of those tens of thousands of black criminals that Donald Trump let out of prison, I wonder how many of them are participating in these violent uprisings in these cities. You know what I mean? And these insurrections that we're having. I wonder how many of the tens of thousands of blacks that Donald Trump let out of prison are actually participating in those. Because I guarantee you it's more than a couple. I don't know that for a fact. I'm just guessing. Maybe releasing tens of thousands of potentially violent black criminals back onto the streets might have been a bad idea. That just so happened to coincide with Donald Trump's Department of Homeland Security declaring that white nationalism was on par with ISIS. Meanwhile, they're going to say that white nationalism is on par with ISIS, but I don't remember any white nationalist groups burning our cities to the ground, tearing down monuments, and defacing whole cities, trying to erase our history. Now that does sound like ISIS. That sounds exactly like something ISIS would do, except it's not being done by white nationalists. It's being done by BLM. So the fact of the matter is white people need to get off their asses and start speaking up, speaking loudly, and making their points heard. I do recommend everybody make a YouTube channel, everybody have a Twitter account, and everybody have a Facebook account, and everybody put forth their views on what's going on. It's the only way to do something. The other way is, don't re-elect these people. Don't re-elect Donald Trump. I mean, for God's sakes, if anybody votes for Donald Trump after he let the country turn into a third world country, they're retarded. Think about this. Okay, so under Donald Trump, we have a pandemic that could have been stopped if he listened to the intelligence community instead of Jared Kushner. Okay, so we have a massive pandemic destroying our country and our economy. Then on top of that, we have a communist, black nationalist uprising under Donald Trump, which he refuses to do anything about. He talks a lot. Oh, I'm going to call out the military, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. He talks great, except he's not doing a goddamn thing now, is he? He blabs at the mouth, but he doesn't deliver on the promises, okay? But what has he delivered? He's delivered moving our embassy from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem. He's delivered on agreeing with a one-state solution in Israel. He's delivered on letting tens of thousands of black criminals out onto the streets. He's delivered on handicapping the police with an executive order to disallow them to use certain maneuvers that may be necessary to arrest people. He's delivered on more kowtowing to the powers that be and to the elites. So what has Donald Trump delivered? Donald Trump has delivered exactly what Obama has delivered. That's what you need to know. If Trump gets your vote in 2020, you're retarded. I mean, at least with Joe Biden, you have the Joe Biden crime bill, which actually is what Trump overturned to let all these idiots out of prison. So consider that.